the entire time and try to get as many repetitions as you can. Oh, thanks Audrey for all your help here. Also too, you want to just think about your breathing. Oh man.
My name's Mike Minertia.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a glamour workout. We're focused on our glutes and our shoulders, and you have plenty of time.
Breaking news!
So among notable other issues going on in our society, one main glaring problem is a lack of development in the glutes. But part of no, don't you understand? But you see is but you get. Keep your chin butt. Don't ask yourself what's going on, but don't fret. I know but lies ahead. Together with me, stand up, pull yourself butt by your bootstraps, and let's get to work. All right, so anyway, I did this full workout obviously in the gym. I'm gonna give you modifications to do at home, so you don't necessarily need to use all of the equipment. I have resistance bands. All right, these are relatively cheap to purchase if you don't. $10 for a pack of resistance bands, and most of the time they come with these types of resistance bands as well, and just some dumbbells for today's workout. I will give you modifications on how to do them at home if you're not at the gym, but otherwise, put this work in. Let's get those buns and shoulders developed and aesthetic. All right, so here's our warm-up. I'm using the loop bands for the warm-up, and you're really gonna feel some engagement in the glutes, in your lower half. It's gonna help kind of promote balance, core strength, and really just get blood driving into our hips and throughout our entire body. And this is really effective for your joints as well. We're not just targeting, major muscle groups here. We're also trying to strengthen our joints and create mobility and stability in areas that just get missed. So it's a little bit lengthy here. I try to stay in the pose for a long duration just because I want that engagement and I want to drive blood there, and I want to feel the fatigue. So you may not be going as long as I'm showing here right away. Take those little breaks in between, but hang in there and try to get an effective warm up here and get those legs and core and your body feeling right for this workout. All right, so as you can see here, I'm using the glute press machine. So it's not the most exciting thing in the world. If you're not in the gym using the glute press, here's an alternative to the glute press. I'm using the resistance band, this guy right here. All right, and you're gonna just get yourself on all fours, pad your knees up, find a yoga mat or use a carpeted area and pad your knees up, and you wanna wrap around your foot first, around your heel first, and then what you can do is wrap around you can wrap around a weight if you want, or in this case I'm wrapping the other side of the loop around my wrist. Get yourself on all fours, and just like with the machine, with the glute press, you're really trying to focus on driving that heel back and squeezing the glutes and the legs and your core throughout each one of these repetitions. All right, so we have dumbbell good mornings. Now you can do this weightless. I would recommend doing it weightless just to get the feel for the exercise. But try to keep your hands still inside of your legs here and have your feet about hip width apart. And the objective here is to try and engage the glutes and try to get your core in between your thighs. And as you're hinging, you want to feel the hips low back and glutes doing all the work. If you notice too, I try to keep my spine in a neutral position. Obviously I'm bent over and I have an angle, but I try to still keep my spine in a neutral position, and the objective is to try to lower the chest down, drive your butt back, and try to get that nice little angle up and down to feel that hip and glute engagement. All right, so shoulder lateral raises. This is a fantastic move for hitting those glamour muscles, working the whole head of the delt, and you're gonna feel some engagement even out of the chest and traps and upper back. There's a lot of muscle groups used in just this one particular exercise. Natural bend in the elbow. You don't wanna be completely locked here. So just like in all of the exercises, your breathing is key. Really focus on your breathing here and make this really effective. Get that mind to muscle connection. The Arnold Press, we're doing this seated, and the main objective is to keep yourself upright, and you're just trying to do an overhead press while getting this internal to external rotation of the wrist, forearms, and shoulders. So you want to start with an internal rotation, right? Hands, palms facing you. And then as you're pressing up, you want to rotate up as you press up through the motion and lower down slowly. Again, breathing here is very, very crucial. Hold that inhale, create this inhale here, and then exhale on the way up. Lower down nice and slow so that you're not crashing down into your chest. All right, a great multi-purpose movement here, the single arm scarecrow. So you want to use the opposite hand as a counterbalance to help yourself stay upright and in that nice position. You want to try to think about your shoulder to elbow and keep that in a straight line, and then think about the hand movement. You want to drive the hand down as low as comfortable. You're going to feel a little bit of discomfort in the shoulder underneath the armpit, and you want to gauge how deep you progress through this movement. Initially, you may not have the range of motion, but the more that you do it, you'll increase that range of motion, which will increase the strength and elasticity in the tendon. But the main objective here is you want to keep the tension there and just try to get that easy rotation, driving the hand down and raising the hand back up. Again, all while keeping that shoulder to elbow in a straight line. So again, it's multi-purpose because we're not just targeting the delt, it is hitting the whole head of the delt as you're getting that rotation, but also too, we're strengthening beneath the muscle and strengthening the tendons and creating some more mobility there in the shoulder. So do this exercise even just as a warm-up and get your rotator cuff as healthy and as usable as possible. All right, here's a face pull, an essential movement. You must add this to your workouts. So the main objective is to stay upright, puff your chest out, and you want to you want to think about your hands here. You want to drive your hands past your ears and squeeze your shoulder blades, and then extend your arms out and pull in. So one thing that I'll try to keep in mind here, whether you're in the gym or using it at home, and I'll show the modification at home. So in the gym, I like to use the rope attachment, and I'm really trying to think about my thumbs. So I have my thumbs on the ends of the rope, and I'm trying to drive my thumbs past my ears. Now, as you can see with using the resistance bands here at home, I'm trying to do the same thing, holding the grips of the resistance band and trying to think about my thumbs and driving my thumbs behind my ears, squeezing my shoulder blades. And just like in all of the other exercises that we're doing, make sure that you're keeping that breathing synchronized with the movement. To extend, exhale as you drive those hands back and squeezing those shoulder blades. You want to get some high repetitions here and get that engagement. All right, the glute of all glute exercises. And honestly, it's the women in the world have had this right for a long time. We need to get more of the guys to get on board here and not feel so self-conscious about doing this movement. Barbell hip hinges. Now I'm going to show this modification here at home, but in the gym, this is how you set up. Get your barbell, set your bench up behind you, and get a nice pad. If you can get a barbell pad underneath to kind of protect the pelvis and the bones in the hip, just so that it's comfortable doing the motion. But you want to set yourself up, drive your elbows back, and position yourself properly, comfortably on the bench. And you really just want to focus on the hips here. Drive your hands forward and into the thighs, driving the barbell into the thighs, and you want to drive your butt down and squeeze up. Keep that tension the entire time and try to get as many repetitions as you can. Oh, thanks Audrey for all your help here. So when you're doing it at home, you can use your couch or you can use a chair, and you don't even have to use a barbell here. You could grab a small weight. You gonna help me out here? You helping me? And you're gonna have distractions too, of course, when you're doing it at home. But the main thing here is to try and lower the hips down and drive up, keeping the feet planted and engage your glutes here. All right, so great work today. If you followed along, I really hope that you got some benefit out of this routine. And keep this cycled through your workouts, and make sure to come back to this and repeat these movements, because they're very effective and are going to help you reach the ultimate goals that you're setting for yourself. And if you like this video, make sure that you're sharing it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel. Turn bell notifications on so you're always notified when I'm posting new videos. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.